All right, everyone. You're welcome back to my channel. Okay, and my name is David. Okay, and today I'll be teaching you how to use uh, Microsoft PowerPoint. And today we'll be doing a step by step how to use how step by step on how to use PowerPoint, Microsoft PowerPoint. So even if you have not ever opened Microsoft PowerPoint before, after this video, you'll be able to design beautiful slides and animation and present like a pro after this class. So grab your computer, grab your PowerPoint software, and let's begin. Okay. So we'll be doing it as I'm doing it. Do you understand? So make sure you have your computer around, or you have a writing material to make sure that you're putting down everything. So first of all, what is PowerPoint? So PowerPoint is a presentation software created by Microsoft. Just and that's why it is Microsoft PowerPoint. So it's created by Microsoft. It allows you to create slides, which are basically pages. The slides, they are basically pages to communicate your idea visually. So it helps you to share your idea visually. So you can use it for school projects. You can use it for business proposal. You can use it for church or event slides. So even if you want to do video content, you can equally use it. So I will show you everything on this tutorial class. Okay, so make sure you are prepared. All right. So when you open PowerPoint, you will see a start screen like this. You will see a start screen like this now. Do you understand? So you can choose a blank presentation or a pre-designed template. So look at all these things here. Look at all these things here. Look at all these things here. They are pre-designed templates. So it depends on the one you want to use. Do you understand? But on this tutorial, we are going to use a blank space so that we create everything from the scratch. Do you understand? So we are going to use a blank presentation. So we are choosing a blank presentation. So this is your workspace. In your workspace, you have the title box, you have subtitle, you have a panel on the left showing all your slides. Do you understand? Then to add a new slide, click on new slide or press Control M. Do you understand? So now look at this place. Look at this place. They are the place that will show all the slides that you're adding, that you have. Do you understand? So at this point now we have only one slide. Look at where my Disney is showing. My cursor is. Do you understand? This is where my cursor is. It will show you only the slide that you have. Do you understand? So the whole of this place is your work space. The whole of this space is your workspace. So like if you are conversant with Microsoft, if you are conversant with Microsoft interface, you know that this is your title bar. This is your title bar. Do you understand? Then this is your subtitle boxes. So on the left panel, which is this place now, it will show you all the slides that we have and we are creating on. Do you understand? So this is one tab that we have. This is one slide that we have already. Do you understand? So if you want to create, if you want to add another slide on it, do you understand? It's either you click on new slide. It's either you click on new slide. Do you understand? You right click and then add new slide. Just and that's how you add new slide. You right click on that place on this area now. Right click on it and add a new slide. Do you understand? Or you click Control M. Or you click Control M. Do you understand? For those ones using Apple MacBook, you use Command M. Do you understand? To add your slides. Do you understand? So now let's take it a bit higher. All right. So like I have said already that if you want to add a new slide, is either you right click on that place, right click on that place and add a new slide, or you click Control M. So you can equally change the layout in the home tab. So this is the home tab. Do you understand? This is the home tab. You can change the layout here. Do you understand? Look at layout. However you want it to look like. Do you understand? This is one is title slide, title and content, section, headline, to content, comparison, title only, blank, concept with content with sorry, content with caption and picture with caption. So it depends on what you actually want to create. Do you understand? So we are going to create something after this in this tutorial. All right. So let's move on. Okay. Okay. So now designing this designing this template. So what are we going to name this one now? Um okay, let's name it beginners. Let's name it beginners template. Template design. Let's name it beginners template design. Do you understand? So this is how you type because these places now they are this place now is a toolbox. Like I don't have to, yes, it's a toolbox in the sense that you can actually write on it. If you're conversant with MS Word and Microsoft Word, this thing, you know what is a toolbox. Do you understand? So a text box, sorry, you know what is text box. Text box. So in the inside that shape, you can actually write something. So that's the text box. So you can change anything to a text box. So here you can put a picture here. You can add text here. So click to add text. You understand? So what are you going to write here now? How to design. Okay, let's say how to design. How to design. How to design. Okay, so that is it now. So this is it. So you see that this is actually having bullets. Do you understand? It's actually having bullets. Okay, so let's say beginners template for design. Then number one is create a slide. Do you understand? Create a slide. Number two is format the slide. Do you understand? So this is how you'll be able to do your things. Just once you click next, the bullet will come up again. Then so that's how you'll be creating your listing. So what again are we going to write? Format the text. Okay, you have to add transmission, transition. Sorry, transition. Then after transition, you add animation. You can add animation. Then what again? You can slideshow. We still get to all those things. So I'm just giving you an example of how you're going to do these things. Okay. So now let's move on. Okay, so this is just a template that we are working on now. You understand? So this is one slide. Oh, we're actually using the wrong slide here. Okay, this is it. Okay, this is how you do your slide. Okay, now so now let's make this slide look great. Let's just make it look great. You understand? So I hope you guys are following. So let's make this slide look great. You can change the background, apply theme, you can add shape, you can add pictures. Do you understand? For you to start modifying this slide, click on design, go to your uh, go to your tab and click on design. Look at it. Look at it. You click on design. Do you understand? So these are different designs that you can be able to use. You know, these are beautiful designs. There are a lot of them. There are and a lot of them. You understand? So depending on which one you actually fancy, the one that you like, you can use. So for instance, let's use this one. Let's look for a good one and use. Okay, let's use this one, or this one, and this one. So a lot of them. There are many beautiful ones. Okay, now let's use this one. Okay, so this is it. This is what we are using for this. So you see the design there. You see the beautiful look that is giving you. Do you understand? Designer template design, beginner's template design. Look at how beautiful it's looking. Do you understand? So that's how you modify your this thing. So now, like I said, you can change the theme. You have actually changed the theme. This is the theme that we just changed the theme now. So you can equally change the shape, and you can add pictures too. Do you understand? So now, but one thing you need to know is that try not to use so many colors. Do you understand? Just make it simple and neat. Do you understand? Just make it simple and neat, because look at this one that we are using now. It's just having one color, almost one color, or just one color template. Do you understand? So there's no too much different colors on it. So if you make it unique and beautiful, just make it simple. That's just the thing that is there. Because if you keep it clean, it will be readable. Do you understand? So because don't focus more on a design, just make it readable. Just and make it readable. That's just the aim of it, because you are using it for design. So don't just cluster everything with too much design that people will not even understand what you are doing, or get distracted with your designs and stuff. You understand? So to insert image, go to insert, go to insert, you go to insert, you see pictures, you click on pictures. Do you understand? Now it will now ask you where you want to choose your pictures from. Is it on this device? Is it online source? But on this for this tutorial, we are going to use a device. So let me look for a picture on my device. Okay, let me use this one, Mr. David. Yes, let me use this one. Okay, so this is it. So this is the picture that we are using. This is the picture that we are using. So we can actually work on this picture to make it smaller, and we get it inserted. Okay, so it's okay now. The picture has been inserted. So once you just click on insert, you click on pictures, device. Do you understand the device? And then look for where the picture is. So on these pictures now, I just have these few pictures there. You understand? So that's why I just choose one of them, and I just use it. Then there's another the editing tool is there. Do you understand? You just play around them, and everything is done. Do you understand? So you can equally use shape to add design elements. You can equally use shape to add design elements. Use align tool to keep things neat. Use align tool to keep things neat. So this is just the thing now, because when I'm placing this picture now, you will notice a tiny dotted line that is showing. You can zoom the thing, as you will see it. There is a tiny dotted line that is showing, that is telling me how my picture is moving. Do you understand? So whenever it's at the center, so whenever the thing is at the center, it shows that I'm actually at the center of whatever thing I'm doing. Do you understand? I can leave it there. So it will guide you through whatever thing that you're doing. Do you understand? So that is it. So the same way you can add video, but we get to that one. So let's just be taking it one after another. Do you understand? So let's just be moving on. So moving on, we can add a transition and the animation. Let's add transition and animation. So transition and animation is all about how these things are being displayed. How these things are being displayed, because when you're doing presentation, this thing will not just showcase everything once. Most times you don't is not, most times you don't just showcase everything once. You just be bringing them one after another, so that people will not get distracted with what you are doing, and people can be able to follow you and follow the information that you want to present to them. You understand? So now let's go on how to add transitions and the animation. So now let's bring our slide to life and transit and animation and animate it. So like I said, now let's bring our slide to life with transition and animation. Transition happens between slides. Do you understand? Between slides, it happens between what slide from one slide to another. Do you understand? So let's animate the different. We have about 4 slides here, so let's animate them. For example, this fade effect. And so let's bring our slides to life. Okay, so now if you look at this slide here, do you understand? If you look at this slide here, we have actually import all the things that we need for this presentation. Do you understand? First of all, we did a beginners template design. That's how we remember how we did it. Do you understand? Because I just have to take time to work on something so that it will be easy for all of us. Do you understand? So now, and we listed out all these things. Beginners template design. We said number one is create a slide. Number two is format the slide. Number three is add transition. Number four is animation. Number five is uh, slideshow. Do you understand? Now we now put this picture. Do you understand? So after we must have created this thing, you understand? Look at animations here. Look at animations here. So all these things that is here, they are what they are called animations. So anyone that you choose, it depends on what you want to do. It will now show the appearances. Do you understand? Their appearances. Look at this one. Is entrance. Entrance is how these things are going to be displayed on your this thing that are displayed on your slide. Do you understand? I don't know how whether this thing will show. Okay, it's showing. Do you understand? Look at the show. Do you understand? Look at how they are bouncing in. Look at how they are bouncing in. Do you understand? So that is it. If you say they zoom, look at how all of them are zooming in. So this is how these things are being played. Do you understand? So and after you must have finished doing those things, after you must have finished them, maybe you want to actually edit some things, like some of them are not just coming out the way you actually want them to come out. You can actually work on it and make it work the way you want it to work. Since I've finished creating it, so look at these numbers that are here: 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then this one is 6. So all these things, they are showing how the things are going to be displayed. Just and this is number one that will be displayed. This number two that will be displayed. This number three, number four, number five, and this is the last one that will be displayed. Do you understand? So, but if you have any issue on any of these ones, let's say you want this one to appear before this one, stuff like that. So this is where you're going to go to this the same animation tab. You will see animation panel. These are panel. You just wrote it panel. So it's just panel. You just click on the panel. It will show you how the things are going to be played. Do you understand? So let's play the selected this thing. Look at how it's going to be. So if you have any issue with them, you can now just edit it too. Do you understand? So that is it. So this one now, let's see how it's going to come out. All right. So let's play it. Let's play it. Let's see how it's going to show. All right. This is how it's going to show. So let's start from the beginning again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this is it. All right. So this is it. So the next thing there is we are going to go to the next one. So which is we have talked about. Okay, we are here to talk about transition. transition. So like we said, the transition happen between two panel, between two slide, but animation happens within a slide. Do you understand? So let's say we want to do this thing now. Okay, so we add. Okay, so this is it. So let's say this one. After this one has played, sorry. Okay, okay, number three, we do cover. All right, number four, we do flash. All right, so we are going to see the beauty of all these things when we start doing slideshow. Do you understand? We're going to do we see the beauty of all these things when we start doing a slideshow. So, like I said, pick the note this thing down for your own use. Animation happens within the slide. Do you understand? Now, transition happen between one slide and another. So, all right. So let's move on to the next point that we need to talk about, which is adding multimedia, like adding pictures, adding sounds and adding sounds and videos. Yes, and so let's kick to that one. So for you to add sounds and videos, PowerPoint, PowerPoint lets you to insert videos, background music, and all the audios that you want to add. Do you understand? So to insert, go to audio, to insert audio, go to insert, audio, go to insert. When you get to insert, you will see audio. You run through this and you see audio. Look at audio here. You click on audio. So the same way that we added the picture, that's the same way that we are going to add the that's the same way that we are going to add this audio. Do you understand? So we add audio on the second panel. Do you understand? We are going to add audio on the second slide. We are going to add audio on the second slide. So let's click on this audio. We have one audio on the download. Yes, I think I did it from YouTube. I got this song from YouTube. So let's insert it. Do you understand? Let's insert it. Okay, let's tag this one our audio slide. All right, so let's tag this on our audio slide. Then the thing has played. You understand? So there is some formattings that you can be able to fill around here. Just and you can do those ones within yourself. Do you understand? You can actually do those. Just play around all these ones. You can play around them. Remove background. You can remove background. You can make it invisible. Mark areas, all those things. You can just make it invisible so that nobody will actually see the speaker sign and stuff like that. So just do it the way you want to do it. It's totally left for you. Do you understand? It's totally left for you. It's totally left for you how you want to do it. You can make it not look so that nobody will actually see it. Yes, and so this one is just for adding audio to the sound to the slide, depending on what you actually want to achieve. Do you understand? So the same way, so like I said, you can play around with it, you can trim it, you can set it to play automatically. Do you understand? You can set it to play automatically. Yes, and there's a lot of things that you can actually do around here. Do you understand? There's a lot of things you can actually do around there. So, like I said, you can actually trim the sound. You can actually do a lot of things. So, look at it, trim. Do you understand? Under playback, you see trim audio. You can reduce. You can trim it if it's a long audio, but on this our case, it's just a short. That is up to just a minute or two. You just trim it. Okay, all right. Like we are saying, we talked about trimming. So actually, this sound is just a small sound. So there's no need for us to trim it. But if you want to trim, this is where you trim from. Do you understand? This is where you trim from. You trim it to your size, how you want it to be. Do you understand? Once you click OK, the thing has been trimmed. So there's one other thing. This is the volume. You want it to be high, you want it to be low, you want it to be medium, low, anyhow you want it to be. So let's put it at low. Then what again do we want? Okay. Then when do you want it to click? You want it to click when do you want us to hear the sound? Is it once we get to the slide, or do you want us to click so that this once we click, then the thing will start playing? So now we are going to use uh, in click sequence. So once we click, bam, once we get to the slide and click, the thing will start playing. Do you understand? So we are hide during show. We are going to hide it during show. So just play around with all these things. Do you understand? Just play around with all of them. So they are here for you to play around with. So anyhow you want to play around with it, you can play around with it. So let's head to inserting videos. Let's head to inserting videos. So let's head to inserting videos. So like we said, you go back to the insert. The same place you see audio, you see video there. You understand? So, but on this one now, we are going to add the video on the next slide. Do you understand? We are going to add the video on the next slide. So let's create. Let's add the video. Okay, so which video are we adding? Okay, let's add this one. I think this one shows up. So look at it. So we are adding this video. You're adding this video, you just want to drag it small. Let's just drag it small. Okay. So let's title this one video slide. Video slide. Okay. Okay, so that is it. So we can actually make this thing to come to the center. We can actually make it to come to the center, yes. So that is it. So I think it's okay. So that is it. Okay, so let's keep on. Okay, so where we stopped is at video. So just look at how we added the video. Okay, so you can play the video the same way you play the audio.
I stand for truth and justice. Justice will prevail and truth will always prevail. That is it. So don't play or you learn.
Okay, so now we can actually trim it too. Do you understand? We can actually trim it the same way we trim the other one. So we can actually trim it. So let's trim this video. Let's trim the video. We want to trim it to that place before the whole thing started. Okay, let's do it as that. Okay, I think it's okay now. So let's play it and watch.
I stand for truth and justice. Justice will prevail and truth will always prevail. That is it. So don't play or you learn. I stand for truth and justice. Justice will prevail and truth will always prevail. That is it. So don't play or you learn.
Okay, I think it's okay. All right. So it's okay like this. So that is how you add your video to your this thing. That's how you add your video to So that is how you add your video to your slide. Okay. So now let's head up to presentation. So how do we present this slide? So once your slide are ready, it's time for you to present. So how do you present how do you present the slide? So click on slideshow. You go back to your tab. This is your tab. Go back to your tab. You see slideshow. You click on slideshow. Do you understand? So you can also use a presenter view to view your. You can also use your present. You can also use presenter view to see your notes while your audience sees the slide. Do you understand? So let's say you have two cameras or you're presenting to an external camera or projector, anyhow you want to do it. Do you understand? You can use a presenter view so that they'll be seeing the outcome. Then while you'll be seeing the main thing, whether your notes, your sequence and everything, they will not be seeing everything. They'll just be seeing the outcome of whatever thing that you are doing. Do you understand? So that is it. So now let's slide in and see how we do the presentation. Okay. Okay, so now this is it. So this is it. You go to your slideshow. This is a setup slideshow. You can set up your slideshow, present by a speaker, full screen, present all those kind of things. You don't actually need them. So this is how you this is how you do your slideshow. So once you click on slideshow, you see the beginning. You see from current slide, custom slide, all those things, custom slideshow. No, start from the beginning so that everything will start from the beginning. So look at how it's going to look. Do you understand? Just look at how it's going to look. Then this is the next. So once you are clicking, just be clicking any button, it will be moving. Do you understand? Once you are clicking any button, because we put it on a click. Do you understand? So this is it then. This is our audio slideshow. Then the sound will start playing. So the more you're clicking, the thing is just coming up. Do you understand? Now you now click,
I
so
stand
will
for
start playing.
truth and justice. Justice will prevail, and truth will always prevail. That is it. So don't play it, or you learn.
Do you understand? So this is how our this thing will come out. So our slideshow has ended. Do you understand? And so that is the end of the lecture. Do you understand? So if you have any question, drop it on the comment section. But before we are done with this, we let me show you how to export. So the next point is exporting and sharing. Exporting and sharing. So let's go to exporting. Okay. So now, when you talk about exporting and sharing, the next topic here is exporting and sharing. So let's talk about exporting and sharing. So you can save your PowerPoint as a regular file. You can save it as a PDF or even a video. Just you can save it as a video. So for you to do that, for you to do the saving, go to file, which is on your tab. You go to file, you go to export, you click on export. Then you have different options. Do you understand? You can create a video with it if you want to save it as a video. But most times, because this one involves a video, it's nice if you create a video with it. Do you understand? Because those videos and the sounds that you put there cannot be converted to PDF or document, so they can only work as a video. So just create a video. So on this thing, you see create a video, package presentation for CD, create a handout, change file type. So all those things. So it depends on what you have in your this thing. It depends solely on what you have in your slides. Do you understand? If you have only text and pictures, you can use any of all these things. But since video is involved and audio is involved, it's best that you create a video. So now you create a video, full HD and stuff like that. So those don't use recorded timing and narration, all those things. So this is you don't need you can play around all these settings there. Do you understand? So once you click on create a video, then you create a video. Now this is the beginner template design. That's the title of our video. Do you understand? So we click on save. So once we click on that save, our video is ready. All right, so we are now good to go. We can send it to our different platform, YouTube and all, YouTube, any platform that you want to save it as, or you send it to. You understand? So this is it. So finally, this is my PowerPoint tutorial for beginners. Do you understand? So you can now create and design your amazing slide. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment if you find this thing very useful. Do you understand? I'll if you find this thing very useful, I'll be making more tutorial videos on this channel. So thank you for watching. See you on my next video. All right.